Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 24 of House 24 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is the middle of the night, because I took them to rally the troops. And Julian, who is Katie's father, as well as obviously our two children, Kendra and Kevin's father, is visiting. He actually painted a painting, so we'll probably put that in our inventory so we can sell it. And I noticed that Kendra autonomously was gonna use her bike. So I figured, why don't we ask her dad to help her with the bike? So activities, no, it's on the bike. Ask Julian for help with bike riding. So we're gonna do that. She was gonna use it on her own. Don't practice riding the bike. Ask your dad for help. You'll probably do better. Oh, it looks like you are. Put in inventory. Okay. Well, that didn't last very long. That did not last very long. And now are you asking? Okay. All right. Maybe he was already doing it autonomously and I didn't realize that. Perhaps. I don't know. The road like in the... I don't see anything. Let's try this again. Not working. Ask Julian for help with bike riding. Let's try it. And hopefully it works this time. And maybe, like I said, maybe they were doing it on their own last time. And that was the problem. It's not really the best spot. They were really supposed to do it in the other area. There's more room for going around. So Katie is doing her, as you can see, her... she has one paper to do. And she has one class on Tuesdays and the other three, if I remember correctly, are on tomorrow. And the homework, they both have all of their homework done. Yeah, so she has exams and stuff to study for. I am going to, and I haven't done it yet. I'll probably do it like after we get the bills on Monday. By the thing that they can, oops. Let's go ride in the pond. I can't remember what they call it, but they do debates on that thing. And I probably will get a bed or give one of our beds, if it's not as good, to a butler and put it upstairs in those two beds. Oh, Gabe's is done too. And Gabe has been working on his, he has two classes on Tuesday. So he has one paper and one presentation, and the presentation board is in there. I don't remember if he finalized it. And I did send, she needs to have a shower. So, or try and scrubberoo herself would be better. So we're going to take a little break from that and scrubberoo. I don't know why her, Gretchen, that is, her, oh, she failed. Great. Can you do it? Can you come here and, are you better at magic? Scrubberoo, can you try and scrubberoo her? Let's just check that Gretchen has done her homework. Nope, she's not done her homework, but she could take the day off. Why don't you just come and have a yard sale? Someone needs to have a yard sale. We need to sell some of these paintings. Oh, and you're having a bath. You don't need to have a bath, especially because you're probably having, at least you're just taking a bath and not a bubble bath. It's not as bad, but I still prefer you not to take baths. Scrubberoo. And so we had a bathtub here because I think Gretchen had sore muscles. And so I had been looking for a bathtub. I can't remember if I showed that. So we're going to watch this a little bit and hopefully Katie gets over there soon to be able to go do the yard sale. This is our second time, so I wonder if this will do it, because I think with my other sim child it only took 2 goes, one on her own in that case and one with help, to learn how to ride the bike. I mean, it's her dad, so I think it makes sense to have him teach her, since he happened to be over anyways. And Kevin is playing the violin, because he got everything done. He needs to play the violin for 5 hours. And Katie, you're there. So I'm going to just briefly go over here and start a yard sale. Prices are still marked up, which is what I would expect. I don't know what you're doing. You could help with homework. And there's no really need to help fix a bad relationship, because you do need help with the parenting skill, which we could also work on by teaching manners and whatnot. Okay, so he's not anything there that he can do, but I'll not worry about it right now, or maybe I will, just so I don't forget, and stick him back over onto the academic, because they'll need to attend some guest lectures, which I probably won't bother showing, because it doesn't really matter. And I think the things he has to, these are not that easy, so that's another thing I'm going to need to buy, is the robotics station, which I don't know where I'll put it. Maybe I'll put it out here. It makes sense just to stick it out here. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Just waiting for the bills, and then we'll buy these things. It's not that much time till they probably have to go to classes anyways. I'm just trying to see if she can learn how to ride her bike, really. That's the main thing I'd like to... Oh, we have work from home. And work from home. And they came in kind of a weird order, I have to say. So she has to do some paintings, which we can easily do. This does take a while, I have to say. And it just... I see something here, looks like it's ready to evolve. There. This was sitting there out of the corner, and one of the reasons I sent her volunteering is that she has that, she wants to not be near family. So I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying. And she also needs some fun, so I should probably have her work on that. So these are a whole bunch of graduation pictures. We're going to upload that business. And what would I do if you did that? Okay, you can do that, I think. Yeah, that's not really that fun. Why wouldn't you play a computer game? Seriously. Maybe you should eat first. Get some leftovers, which we don't have very much in the fridge, so I probably need some more. And then you can just play a game. And how are your needs? You're getting a little hungry, but you're okay. I'll probably just take them off to the park or something like that before they have to go to school. So that everybody is in good shape. Well, she's actually on this. She should probably be on, I don't think it matters, but she may as well be on the learn to ride a bike part, that aspiration. I think this is the first one, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe that's where she had to, she's got 1 of 3 done. So I think this is the second one where she had to stomp playfully, I think, is what it was. And you may as well go harvest all. Just go do something useful. And you got all your homework done and stuff. And I prefer everything to be harvested before we, okay, this is really taking a long time, I have to say. We're gonna see, stock the table. Every now and again, just check in on the rest. Oh, we don't have any room, so we haven't sold anything. I guess I might need to clear that table. I guess we haven't sold anything. Oh, something's broken. Why don't you repair that? Oh, you were gonna go play a game because you need some fun. I didn't mean to, I was trying to... And Katie's busy talking to our... You're not supposed to talk, we need them to buy pictures. Can she buy a picture now that you're being nice and social with her? Are you selling things? That would be good. Yeah, that fence gets in the way, doesn't it? Anyways, they're just doing their... I'll be back when either she's finished and looks like he's off. Oh, is she done? Did she learn? No, she's angry. Okay, biking is hard. Okay, so I was wondering if it made a difference if someone was helping. Because when I had someone helping the couple of times, they didn't get angry. And when I had a sim child do it on their own, they did get angry. But obviously it's just random. So, okay, well they're gonna... She doesn't seem to have learned how to ride the bike, so we're gonna have to do that again, but obviously we'll do that later. I'm gonna make sure they're all looked after, and I'll be back. We're at the library in Brightchester because I'm gonna have Gabe try and join the Brainiacs. And I'm on the wrong sim, of course, not of course, but Gretchen came home in rage, so I have asked her to jog to clear mind. I just have everything paused. What is... Right. This is my version of the laws. Everybody's outside, and I have vending machines on this version. They are... Okay, that's just them. That's not the club gathering influencing that. Them kissing each other. Let's see. So he's now a member of the Brainiacs, which is what I wanted. So he needs to rally the troops. And I need to switch it. No, I need to switch to this tab and look at the complete homework, study for 2 hours, and go to office hours. But that's Tuesday that it changes, so we won't be able to do the go to office hours. But he does have homework he can do, so he can do that part. And we probably, I know it's already 4:30, so we should probably go to a different location so that they can go to a guest lecture, their second guest lecture. And that reminds me, I need to have Katie. Oh, I had her go and she encouraged them for their good grades, all 3 of them. And then I had asked Gretchen to go jog to clear mind, which she must stop. But the option was still to help encourage her emotional control for doing that. So that was 4 things that made her go into full parent mode, and which she can do because she's level 10 of parenting skill. Gabe is only level 7. So I'm going to switch her back to the academic herself, because she needs to also do the same thing, attend a guest lecture 3 times, as well as do the research and debate skills. So I'm going to take them over, and if anything's happening over there, I'll show that. Otherwise, I'll just be back when something's happening. So I took them all out so that Katie and Gabe could go do their 3rd lecture. They had gone to Darby's Den on the Monday night, and it was Tuesday night. It's just turned into Wednesday night. And while we were here, Gretchen was in a happy mood. So I had her doing heartfelt compliments, and I was able to encourage that. And so finally, Gretchen's manners has increased. It's still not positive, but it was here for the longest time. And I don't remember needing to do friendly introductions, and it does say friendly introduction, but I always thought that cheerful introductions counted because I don't ever remember having a problem getting it. But maybe that's because normally I do it at the lower level, and if I'm doing it with my teens and they're starting as teens, then they tend to do friendly introductions. And I was having, when we were at Darby's Den on the Monday night, I was having Gretchen, of course, do cheerful introductions. That's just what I do. Once I unlock them, I tend to do those instead. Obviously, that was a mistake. And she's done so many introductions, and I guess most of them have been cheerful introductions because her manners are should be positive for all of that. She's completed the Friendly World aspiration, then I've had her do more. And I had her doing compliments, but because she wasn't in a happy mood, she couldn't do heartfelt compliments, and those are the compliments that seem to work. Regular compliments don't seem to be increasing this, which again, I thought any compliments used to, so I don't know if they've toned it so that it's harder, because I don't remember having such a hard time with this with Gabe or with Katie. At least I don't remember that. And when she was doing heartfelt compliments, I could encourage that, which also helped boost it even more. But now she's playful, so we can't do anything else. And then Kendra autonomously took her bike out and was wandering around or biking around in here, and she has now learned to ride a bike. And I did have her on, so she needed to learn to ride a bike. So now she needs to go 12 hours without a negative need moodlat. But when we were at Darby's Den on the Monday night, I had both of the kids invite kids they knew but weren't friends with. I had them just make friends at school so they could meet kids. And then they completed the child social butterfly aspiration, the base game aspiration. And then I switched them over to I'm just going to leave her here, but I could show you with Kevin. So he's completed the whiz kid. He's already done creativity, motor he needs to work on, social, so multi-skill. Under playtime, you have to become friends with 3 other children. And so what I did is I flipped them over after they'd made the friends, and it didn't register right away, but I just ignored it, and all the kids were there, and I don't know if that made a difference, and it just ticked off. Like, it just marked as completed, and I didn't see it. I just noticed that it was on the next stage. And in either case, both of their cases, when that happened, I had gone on and was like interacting with the other Sims. So they both are now on this. So she can ride a bike for 4 hours, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to keep her on here where I'm thinking here. Nope. Oh, right. That's because I'm on the wrong Sim. So I'll just leave him where he is. I won't change him at all. It was Kendra who is on this last one where she has to go 12 hours without a negative need moodlet, which I don't know if that counts if I send her to sleep. I don't know. But the other thing is that Gretchen has more than 250 followers on Social Bunny, but her numbers weren't going up, and so I'd kind of forgotten about it, and it just ticked over, and like it's well over, and they even went up when I had it on, but at this point they have to go up 250 at one go for it to count because of the bug. It doesn't say get, it says have, so it should be completed, and I may, if she gets her manners in a range, I might just cheat this aspiration completed. That was Rocky, because I'd like to age her up, because the main thing I have left for her to do is this, and she has to go volunteering again because her empathy went down, but that's easily enough done. So it's just like that manners, and the conflict resolution I don't find is something that's very easy to do. There's a mod by Biancan that has various things actually boost these things more, and I don't remember. I'd have to look at it. I don't have it in my game. I've been meaning to check it out, but I also kind of feel like I should just be following and just doing what the game, but in some cases I don't think the game is a bit silly in how it does things. Like cheerful introductions, I'm not saying the mod does that. They should count, and any compliments should count. Like, why would a friendly introduction be the only one? What's different with a cheerful one? Anyways, we're going to go home, and we may have a middle of the night party to see if maybe we can get that Social Bunny account up higher. So I'll be back. So we're home, and it's like the middle of the night because I started a dinner party, which is already half over. And let's take a look at Gretchen. Oops. I had her to the table, and I had Katie encourage her for doing that. So let's see if it moved it up a little bit. A little bit. So she's supposed to be, because she got happy. So I asked her to do a heartfelt compliment. I don't know whether it'll count, and I think it might have just stopped because she became confident, unfortunately. So I'm just going to check. Yeah, no, I can't do anything, unfortunately, about that. But we have our gold, and we have like a bunch of, she actually triggered it, so we have like teens, I think, only over. And it just occurred to me that Katie needs to go over here and release a track. She had a label. She lost her label. She got another label again. And I had her like stop what she was doing. Are you hungry? Not really. You don't really need to eat. Oh, she got that quirk. Whatever. She's a foodie, so it really doesn't matter because foodies like the same thing. Foodies like excellent food, and yeah, so do if you have the quirk. So it's not a big deal. You know what? You should probably clean up the dishes. I don't know if that's manners. It might help with manners. I can't remember for sure. It would be good if it did. I really would like you to age up because you've got everything other than this, of course. These have all been done. Oh, and the other new thing is we have a butler. This is not the butler we hired. This is one of our old butlers. I actually think I like this butler. I think he was one that came regularly. I fired two before I kept the third one. Because the one was a kleptomaniac and had another negative trait that I didn't like. And then the other one was evil. I think the other two traits were okay, but I don't like evil, so I fired her too. And then we got someone who was a genius, something, and a vegetarian. I don't remember what the other one was, but active, I think it was. And so I kept her, but when we came home from being out, we have Minoru, who has been a butler in our other houses. If we get one of those bad butlers back, I'll probably use cheats and change their traits, because they shouldn't come back once they're fired, but we know that didn't help us. That didn't happen with our nanny, our evil nanny. Even though we fired him, he came back. But we also had two nannies, which was, has been a thing that happens from time to time. And are you, let's see if you keep doing that. I just keep forgetting them on her. So parenting, so she's not finished, so I don't know. I'm waiting. Oh, she didn't finish because I think we can encourage her doing those dishes. Doing those dishes. I wanted Gretchen to do the dishes, and that helped with manners. Oh, I don't need you to do the dishes. I needed Gretchen to do the dishes. Okay, why don't you clean up? Because maybe that will also get you to help. Oh, good. See, I invited... oh, no, don't do that. I'm gonna have to keep you busy. I don't want her... I had her take the day off. Because her being Kendra, because I'm hoping to keep her in a good mood. Did he ever get... No, he never got it done, so... Oh, well. Where's your call for your work? Oh, maybe you don't work today. You don't. Okay. I had him do the stream and he didn't finish it just in time because the call comes in so early. They don't actually work till 5:30, so it's a little bit ridiculous they got to get it done so early. Live stream unreleased game. Well, let me check your work schedule. You've got all your homework done. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you just do that right away so that you can, you know, get that work done, which is under career and live stream. You don't work. And Katie, you're going to encourage her. Maybe let's check her needs. I don't actually want her to be. And she's going to play in the bath. That's okay. That's a positive midlet. And it'll keep you clean. Are you finished with your 4 hours? You are. So you don't need to do that anymore. And are you hungry? You're hungry enough. You can come eat. That's all right. And... okay, well, the butler's cleaning up that mess, but what I wanted to do is, can we encourage her for cleaning dishes now that we actually had her do those dishes? Parenting, yes. Doing dishes, and then I guess we'll encourage, I think the trash is responsibility anyways, but we'll do it. We'll do both, and let's just check. She only had one more, oh, she got an extra vacation day. No! Oh, school, society requires school for success. We want her manners. So she can work on her emotional control easier. So yay, that worked for that. I've never struggled with manners so much as with Gretchen. And like I said, I don't know if it's because I just, you know, usually do it at the child level. So she has reached top of after school activity, which of course, because she maxed that after the pack, even though she'd already and she got a job because I got her to go back in a job, and she had a distant childhood phase. But with Gabe and Katie, they don't have those because they happen before the pack. Okay. All right. So that's good. So she could write in her journal, and she's going to have to go do some volunteering to get its gist up. So did that help when we did that? Did that get a little bit higher? It's barely. It's all that it needs, but it's there. So, and we can probably get her to set the table again at some point. For now, just socialize with your, no, you can do that, I guess. Just socialize with the guests. Not really liking any of these options that are coming up, to be honest. So we're just gonna wait until the party ends. Hopefully it ends before. How much time is left? An hour and 11 minutes. So I don't remember what time the social bunny count goes up. Let's check the social bunny count now. 482, that's where it was. So, okay, so I'll be back when something's happening. Well, we had a gold party. Her admirer count didn't go up. Whether it happens at 7:30, I don't know. I thought it happened at 7 or even earlier. It might have been that the party didn't end soon enough. But we'll see whether it happens, you know, the next day. But that's actually going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!